Little does JP know that this episode of Terrible Writing Advice is brought to you by Skillshare, just as planned.
Nothing will stop my quest to enlighten writers in the proper way to tell a story. That's why I'm going to talk about heroes in this video and one of the best ways to challenge a protagonist.
Not so fast, JP.
What? My inner critic? I thought I defeated you in the finishing a story video.
I studied your technique, JP. Your ability to inflate your ego in order to deflect criticism is powerful, but not powerful enough. I have trained myself in the art of deflating egos such as yours, and now I have returned to put a stop to your bad advice.
You will never defeat me, inner critic. I will show my fellow writers the proper way to create a rival for the protagonist.
You couldn't rival a French fry, much less show another author how to create a proper rivalry between characters.
You're wrong.
No, you're wrong. Grr.
There's only one way to settle this.
We each give our advice in order to keep with the rival theme of the video, adding a layer of thematic affinity while also giving the watcher more variety in terms of delivery and tone.
What? No! I'm going to give my amazing advice, and you will sit on the sidelines and tell me how awesome I am. So step aside, inner critic, and watch how a real author creates a rival. Now, what to start with when designing a rival? I know! I should start with how they look.
Oh, that is the worst way to start making a character.
The rival should have a really cool opposing color scheme. Does the hero wear white? Well, his rival will dress in all black. Hero have blonde hair? His rival has dark hair. Blue eyes? Deep brown. Silvery elegant sword? Jagged dark blade. Oh, the rival is so cool.
Is that really it? What about the symbolism?
Symbol what?
Look at us. While we may have opposing color schemes, have you also noticed that I have glasses? You know, an item that literally helps me see clearly. We are not just opposed stylistically, but also in the motifs and themes of our characters. Doing so allows the characters to become foils of one another, highlighting their differences for maximum dramatic effect.
You know what I just heard? Blah, blah, blah English major stuff. No one cares. Hey, they should also have opposing powers too. Hero uses fire? Well, his rival will use ice. Is the hero hot-headed and impulsive? The rival is cautious and collective. Even their ideologies are opposing. With all this equal opposite stuff going on, I'm sure the audience will just completely miss the paper-thin characterizations of both characters.
No, they will notice, you fool. It's not enough that the characters merely be opposites to each other, but also have enough character development to stand on their own. You can't simply prop up characters with fancy powers and cool swords. They need to have their own motives. What you are proposing could work if the characters are a foil to one another, but it needs to be carefully calculated by the author, not haphazardly thrown together based on the stylistic whims of the writer. Wait, did you just fall asleep in the middle of my diatribe?
Huh? What? No, I was totally paying attention. You were saying something about a motive? Oh, I know. The rival wants to defeat the hero because the hero is strong and he wants to defeat him. There, done.
That's not a motive. If anything, it represents a faultily programmed for loop. Why not dig into the psychology of the rival character and explore what makes him so competitive in the first place? Motive could be used as a way to highlight the story's themes and give their conflict much-needed context.
Motive isn't really that important. I mean, the rival character is super cool, but he doesn't really stand a chance against the main hero. The rival should always lose, yet be taken seriously by all the other characters for some reason.
Won't the audience notice this power imbalance? For that matter, won't the characters notice as well?
Nope, they will be too distracted by the coolness of the rival teaming up with the hero to fight a greater threat.
Are they not supposed to hate one another due to their polar opposite nature? How do you justify their sudden cooperation?
Because the rival will always award the hero a grudging respect, even though the hero humiliates and defeats him, like, constantly. Nope, they will just team up pretty much all the time later in the story until the rival isn't really even a rival anymore, more like a grumpy teammate.
No. This is all incorrect. Keeping the rival's skill comparable to the hero is essential. Otherwise, he does not rival him. Having equal strength adds uncertainty in the hero's victory and thus tension. The hero and his rival's relationship could be built up over the course of one or more story arcs, culminating in their eventual alliance to defeat a greater foe. Come to think of it, even the battle to defeat a mutual enemy could be seen as part of their competition. This extra buildup adds a feeling of catharsis and can be used to change the relationship dynamic by... You fell asleep again, didn't you?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I'm getting bored of writing these rivals. I think I need to add something special to spice up their competition.
No.
Something new for them to compete for.
No.
Something that every story needs.
Don't you say it?
The love triangle.
Gah! You cannot solve every writing problem with a love triangle.
Geez, no wonder you've never sold any books. The love triangle is great because the rival and the hero can both compete for the affections of the love interest. The love interest will of course be torn, having to choose between them. What great drama! Neither the rival nor the hero should have any chemistry with the love interest, though. That takes effort to write. And we need to put all of our work into the heroes and rivals' long, deep stares into each other's eyes, how they constantly call each other's names, their constant obsession with what the other is doing, their every waking thought focused on what their rival is thinking, and the occasional old-up shirtless wrestling match between them.
Why are you even introducing a love triangle into the story if you don't intend to develop it properly? Also, your rivals' interactions are saturated with homoerotic subtext, by the way.
What? Really? I don't see it.
It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Having rivals become romantic partners sounds like it could become an interesting relationship dynamic.
Nah, I'm bored of this now. I know I've put a lot of work into the rival, but I think I'll just ignore my rival for the rest of the story, then awkwardly wrap up their competition in the next to last chapter, where the rival just admits that the hero is better in every way.
That's just anticlimactic. You can't just develop a relationship like that, and what are you doing?
I'm rewriting the script for this episode.
What? You can't just... I mean, JP. You are the most handsome and best author ever. I can only hope one day to know even an infinitesimal amount of your greatness. You have defeated me. My only choice now is to sit on the sidelines and constantly tell the other secondary characters how cool you are. We will meet again as rivals, but only when you need an easy victory in order to boost your ego.
Ha! I win.
Also, your cheating just proves my point about the anticlimax. I am prepared for the next ad read.
Yeah, about that, sorry, someone else underbid you.
What? That's right, Dark Lord. Your sponsorship is mine now, just as planned. For this episode of Terrible Writing Advice is brought to you by Skillshare. We taking sponsors now? Yes, we are. We have to make up the budget shortfall somehow. Running the world from the shadows is expensive.
What the heck is a Skillshare?
According to my spy network, who mostly just Googled the name, Skillshare is an online community with over 20,000 classes in writing, graphic design, business, technology, and a lot of other things. Premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes. And guess what? I've already signed up the entire ancient conspiracy. Why? Because you are all useless. All you do is spout cryptic nonsense at TV screens. It's about time you learn some new skills. It's a new economy out there thanks to someone forgetting to suppress the invention of the internet.
You're never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
So now we have to take some side jobs to keep the ancient conspiracy afloat. No complaining. Go learn something useful.
One montage later.
Okay, so what did everyone learn?
I took a course on portrait photography by Benjamin Heath.
I took a course on writing emotional story arcs for characters by Charlie Aylett.
And you, what did you learn? I learned to brutally murder my fellow conspirators in order to keep all of the sponsorship money for myself. I don't remember seeing that one on there. Well, I kind of learned that one by myself, but I did take a course on human resources and how to adequately spend them. Check out the link in the description or go to skl.sh/TWA3 and get 2 months of unlimited access for free, just as planned?
I would like to thank everyone who subscribed and left ratings. You're all awesome as always. And sorry for the long delay between videos. I had to move again. But that's done, and I hope to see you again soon.